Hello students, again welcome in my class. Students, today I am with chapter Motion and Time part 8. Students, in this part we will discuss about some more types of graphs. Students, during the previous two classes we have studied about distance time graphs in detail, and today we will know some more types of graph. We will introduce with some more types of graph. So let us start. Students, graphical study makes the study easier and interesting. Students, with the help of graphs we show the data in interesting ways, and it also becomes attractive to represent the data when it is represented in graphs. So let us start first about bar graphs. Students, as you can see in the figure, this graph shows the runs scored in different overs. As you can see, student, in first over there is a score of 1. In second over it has been scored 5 runs. In third over the score is 3, and the fourth over there is a score of 10 runs, and so on. So students, you can understand that here data can be represented with the help of bars or rectangular rods, as you can see, and the height of rods here representing the runs, and the number below at horizontal axis, as you can see, there is representing overs. So the first bar represents the run scored in first over, the second bar represents the run scored in second over, and so on. So students, we can correlate any two types of relative quantities, any two types of quantities with the help of this type of graphs generally. And the bar graphs, you have studied about bar graphs, and also you have constructed the bar graphs in your maths exercise also. Now students, let us proceed to the next type of graph, also called a pie chart. The pie chart is a kind of graph or diagram which shows the generally percentage composition of something in the form of slices or parts of a circle. Students, the whole circle makes 360 degree, and the 360 degrees are divided into the total number of species or the total quantities, and the each degree, and with the help of degrees its parts are represented, as you can see in this pie chart. For example, it shows the composition of air, in which nitrogen is about 78%, that is a maximum composition, oxygen 21%, and other gases only 1%. The small part of the disk shows, the smallest part of the disk shows about the other gases, the part of other gases or fraction of other gases, you can say. So this type of chart or graph is called pie chart. And the third, this is called line graph. For example, this line graph shows the age in years and the weight, corresponding weight of a person with its growing ages, and its weight is being represented by the line graph, and our motion and time or the distance time graph we have studied during the last classes are also this type of graph, that is the line graph. And this line graph we have studied in detail in previous classes. So students, according to your syllabus, your part of science chapter motion and time, you have to introduce with these three types of graphs in your syllabus. So we have discussed just introduction and just the knowledge of these three types, and about line graphs you have to study in detail in case of distance time graph, the study of distance time graph. And this was all about for this class, for today's class. And in next part we will start, next part of this chapter we will start the study of time, measurement of time. So students, best of luck for next class, and I hope you have understood about the different types of graph with the help of this small video lecture. So best of luck for next class. Bye.